Dogs are well known to be a beacon of joy, but did you know that dogs become severely depressed if they don't receive forgiveness after a mistake? Research reveals that a dog's apology language is surprisingly complex, rooted in primal instincts and showcasing their impressive emotional intelligence. In fact, your dog has been trying to say sorry all along, but you've been missing the signs. In today's video, we'll delve into the uncharted world of canine apologies and discover the jaw-dropping truth about your dog's secret language. So, if you're ready to decode the adorable ways dogs say "I'm sorry," stick around. Let's dive into the top 10 ways our dogs try to make amends. The apologetic paw. Have you ever noticed your dog gently placing their paw on your leg or hand after they've done something mischievous? Perhaps they stole your favorite snack or barked nonstop during dinner. That subtle gesture is more than just a cute move. It's their way of saying sorry. Dogs offer their paws to show submission and surrender, so it's their way of saying, "Hey, human, I know I messed up. Please forgive me." But why do dogs use their paws to apologize? In canine language, pawing is a sign of respect and trust. By offering their paw, your dog is showing vulnerability and willingness to make amends. So, the next time your furry friend offers their paw, remember to give them a belly rub and some love. They deserve it. Hanging head? You've seen it before. Your dog does something naughty and suddenly their head drops. That's not just a sad face. It's a sign of regret. The hanging head is rooted in canine instincts stemming from wolf pack dynamics where submission to the alpha is crucial. But it's also a learned behavior shaped by social interactions and emotional intelligence. Dogs display the hanging head when they sense they've done something wrong. It's their way of acknowledging remorse and seeking forgiveness. By lowering their head and ears, they're showing vulnerability and regret. But what makes this hanging head significant is because it shows empathy and self-awareness. Your dog understands they've impacted you and wants to make amends. So, what do you do when your furry friend hangs their head? Acknowledge their apology, offer reassurance, and shower them with love. In that moment, they're seeking connection and forgiveness. Tail tuck. Have you ever noticed your dog's tail tucked between their legs? This posture isn't just a sign of fear. It's their way of saying, "I'm truly sorry." The tail tuck is a powerful display of canine remorse, conveying regret and submission. It is their way of saying, "I know that I messed up and I'm willing to make it right." This gesture is deeply rooted in canine communication, dating back to their wild ancestors. In the pack, a tucked tail signals surrender, avoiding conflict and seeking forgiveness. So when your dog tucks their tail, they're acknowledging their mistake and seeking your pardon. It's a silent plea to forgive and forget. Whining or whimpering. Imagine you're sitting on the couch and your dog approaches with a soft, high-pitched whine. Their ears are droopy and their tail is wagging slightly. What's going on? This distinctive whine is more than just a plea for attention. It's their way of saying sorry. Whining or whimpering is one of the most common ways dogs apologize. But why do they do it? Dogs use vocalizations to communicate their emotions, and whining or whimpering is their way of expressing regret, anxiety, or remorse. Imagine your dog's thoughts. "Oops, I chewed up the wrong shoe again." Or, "Whoops, I knocked over the vase." That whine or whimper is their way of saying, "Sorry, I know I messed up." So when your dog whines or whimpers after doing something wrong, they're seeking comfort and reassurance. It's like they're saying, "Sorry, human, I didn't mean to." And who can resist that adorable face? You know that look your dog gives you when they've done something mischievous? Those big, sad eyes that just melt your heart? Well, it's not just adorable, it's actually their way of saying sorry. Imagine catching your dog red-pawed, surrounded by shredded paper or chewed up furniture. Then they look up at you with their eyes filled with regret. See, that's not just a guilty look. It's a genuine attempt to apologize. Dogs use their eyes to convey emotions, and those sad, pleading eyes are screaming, "I'm sorry." This gaze is rooted in canine social behavior mirroring submission and vulnerability. So, how do you respond to that apologetic gaze? Start by acknowledging their apology with gentle words. Offer reassurance through physical touch, like a gentle pat or hug. And most importantly, forgive and move forward. Snuggling. After a conflict or stressful event, dogs often seek out physical contact. They nuzzle their heads against you, nestle into your lap, or snuggle up beside you. You see, this isn't just a comfort-seeking behavior, it's reconciliation. They're trying to reestablish closeness, diffuse tension, and seek forgiveness. Dogs communicate primarily through body language, and snuggling is another key part of that vocabulary. It's their way of saying, "I love you, I'm sorry, and let's move forward." Don't underestimate the power of the cuddle apology. It's a powerful tool in the canine language, and by recognizing it, you'll strengthen your bond with your dog. Labradors, golden retrievers, and Cavalier King Charles Spaniels are notorious for their apologetic cuddles. But remember that every breed has their own unique way of saying sorry. So the next time your furry friend snuggles up, don't just see it as a cute gesture. Recognize it as a genuine apology, a sign of their emotional intelligence and desire to make amends. Return the love and strengthen your unbreakable bond. Playtime. Do you know playtime with your dog is more than just fun? It's actually a powerful way for them to say sorry in the canine world. Playfulness is a language all its own. It's their way of saying, I'm sorry, let's make up, and I want to reconnect with you. Dogs are surely masters at diffusing tension and redirecting energy through play. Think about it. When your dog wags their tail, lets out a playful bark, or gives you a gentle nudge, they're inviting you to put the conflict behind you and start fresh. It's their way of showing resilience and a desire for connection. By joining in on the play, you're accepting their apology and strengthening your bond. It's a beautiful thing. So, next time your dog initiates play, seize the moment and have fun. Reverted ears. Normally, a dog's ears point forward or slightly to the side, but when they're reversed, they fold back against the head, laying flat or slightly angled. Context is key here. If you notice reverted ears after a conflict, it's a sign of remorse. But during training, it could indicate frustration or uncertainty. And in stressful situations, reverted ears can reveal anxiety. When you see this, try offering reassurance, speak calmly, provide gentle affection, and address any underlying issues that might be causing stress or anxiety. It's worth noting that some breeds naturally have more laid-back ears, like Basset Hounds or Cocker Spaniels. But consider your dog's individual ear carriage and overall body language. Pay attention to those adorable ears. They're speaking volumes. Increased affection. Listen up. When your dog becomes ridiculously affectionate after messing up, it's not just a coincidence, it's their way of saying sorry. They're using the clingy apology strategy to make amends and reassure you that everything's okay. Think about it. Your dog knows they've messed up, and now they're clinging to you like glue. They're trying to reduce tension and stress and reestablish trust. It's their way of saying, hey, establish trust. It's their way of saying, hey, I know I messed up, but I still love you and want to make it right. You'll notice they're being super affectionate, excessive licking, nuzzling, snuggling, and whining for attention. They're following you everywhere like your shadow. It's almost like they're trying to make up for their mistake by being the best cuddle buddy ever. Now, here's the thing. This clingy behavior isn't just about seeking attention, it's a genuine apology. Your dog is trying to communicate with you, to say sorry and make things right. So, don't just shrug it off. Recognize their apology and respond with love. You'll be amazed at how much stronger your relationship becomes. Avoids eye contact. Have you ever noticed how your dog avoids eye contact when they've done something wrong? Maybe they've chewed up your favorite shoes or snatched a snack from the counter. Well, it's not just shyness or guilt, it's actually one of the ways dogs say sorry. That's right, avoiding eye contact is a canine apology signal. Think about it. In the dog world, direct eye contact can be confrontational. So, when your dog looks away, they're essentially saying, hey, I know I messed up. Sorry about that. Dogs avoid eye contact in different ways, like lowering their head or ears, turning their head away, looking away briefly, or not making eye contact at all. Recognizing avoidance of eye contact as an apology signal helps you respond with empathy and understanding. So, next time your furry friend avoids eye contact, don't assume they're just being guilty. They're actually saying sorry in their own special way. Which of these 9 signs has shown you? We'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments. Imprinting is just one of the many reasons beloved companions want to learn more of what makes them perfect pets. Watch our video, Why Dogs Are the Best Pets for Humans.